Hello, everyone. This podcast with Roses of Mary Magdalene is a space for remembering. Here I share stories not to teach you something new, but to awaken something ancient within you. These stories come through me as transmissions of love, truth, and divine remembrance, many inspired by the wisdom of Mary Magdalene and the Christ consciousness she carried. There's nothing you need to believe, analyze, or understand. Just simply listen and allow what resonates to meet your heart. I hope that you enjoy your rose. First, take a deep breath with me. Let the mind rest its need to understand. May these words meet you where you are and remind you of what you already know. The next story is titled, When I Saw Through Wounded Eyes. There was a time when I believed I was simply seeing what was there. I noticed faults quickly. I saw what was missing. I felt the sharp edge of disappointment rise before I had time to soften. I told myself I was being honest, that I was only responding to what I saw. Yet something in me felt heavy each time I looked this way, as if my seeing carried a quiet violence I did not want to name. One day, I paused long enough to ask a deeper question. What am I really doing when I judge? And the answer came not as a thought, but as a feeling. I felt how judgment strikes outward when the heart feels hurt. I felt how the mind seeks to assign blame when it feels afraid. I saw then that judgment is not truth-telling. It is a form of defense. It is the mind's attempt to protect itself by striking first, by declaring separation, by declaring guilt, by declaring you are the cause. When I saw another as wrong, I felt briefly safer, but the safety did not last. Each judgment left me more alone than before, and suddenly I understood. When I looked upon the world through judgment, I am not seeing clearly. I am retaliating against pain I have not yet healed. This seeing is not neutral. It seeks to punish what feels threatening. When this truth touched me, something softened. I did not need to condemn myself for judging. I only needed to recognize it for what it was, a call for healing, not a verdict. So I chose again. I let my gaze rest without accusation, allowed space where blame once lived, and in that space, something holy appeared, compassion, not as effort, but as relief. I learned that true seeing does not wound, it heals. And when I release the need to punish through perception, peace returns quietly to me and to the world I see. So the next gentle invitation. Where might judgment be protecting an unhealed place? And what happens when you meet it with compassion instead?